Hey folks, welcome back to MOPGX, Master Playing Games X, but what's this? It's on another channel? And, well yeah, that's about it. And today we're playing a game that I have never played in my life ever before, and all that is Frogger. But what's different about this one is that we're actually playing it on, or I'm actually playing it on an emulator.
They're having some, see, they got some actual, they had like early nostalgia for old games, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the way that it starts out with the 2D, goes into 3D.
Yeah.
That's what you would expect to see today.
Oh yeah. Sure, but we're just gonna be playing it like, I'm just gonna be playing in order. So basically, I'm playing the emulated version. Look at the score I have there. I'm playing the emulated version because,
Is that why the graphics look worse?
Do what?
Is that why like the graphics look fuzzier?
That might be the case.
Look at you, little kitten.
And, so yeah, I mean, as you can tell, I already got everything, but I'm going to be seeing, like, how far I can get with save states and all that. Starting with this one.
You don't want to start a fresh file where the golden frogs are not on the side?
Fine, we'll do that then.
I'm just saying it makes sense.
Well, fine, we'll pause it and be right back. Okay, now Tim is back to being the top one. And I will turn up the volume and stuff again. Wait. Okay, now
Music gets a little unsettling.
Do what?
That music gets a little unsettling.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. It almost feels like you're in
It gets into unsettling territory. It doesn't start there. Okay, we're gonna continue the recording.
I am recording.
Okay.
I am continuing.
I thought you hadn't restarted it yet, and then I was like, you should mention the unsettling part when it's recording.
Well, anyway, so yeah, I'm playing on emulator because I'm gonna try to, try to get try to beat all the levels and not just the ones with the gold frogs. Yeah, so this is a game that we played when we were toddlers, actually, like, just born, you know, I'm joking. Even though this game didn't come out until, I was like 3 when this game came out.
When did it come out?
97. September.
Yeah, I was a ripe old age of 5, almost 6.
Rip it. But, yeah, I've played this. I've done quite a few playthroughs of this game, just because, but, this is the first time I'm doing it on Hogginate, which, by the way, first episode of, Hogginate or first episode of MOPGX on Hogginate. That's right, truck. And this game has some very banging music, by the way. Okay, I keep forgetting as loud as I can get it. So I hope the recording will pick it up enough.
I don't remember. I think I have this game on my PS1.
Well, the version I have was originally yours, and well, now it's mine.
Why did I buy Frogger? Like when you were the
I feel like Mom just like randomly came. Our mom just randomly came home with Frogger one day. I don't remember if any of us asked for it. It may have just been a case of there's a game, we have a PlayStation. And, yeah. That's just how I remember it.
I think I've 100%ed this game once before.
Like, beaten every level or just gotten all the gold frogs?
I think so. I think I've beaten every level.
I don't know, because the desert levels can get pretty hard. And if you're brand new to watching this, no, not every level is like this. It's, you know... I do like how the levels eventually will, like... You know, I thought there'd be more time to... Or less... Yeah. And if there's ever a point... Which is funny, we never used the cheats when we were kids. There's a cheat to get, like, more... Is there infinite lives or, like, more lives? Like, just automatically have a bunch of lives?
Snake.
Snake.
Snake on a log.
That sounds like... For some reason, it sounds like a recipe for some kind of, like, weird restaurant or
Snakes
something.
Snakes on a log sounds like, you know, some snack you make with your children during the summer.
Yeah. Now, I'll only be using save states whenever it gets really hard, which there will be points where it gets really hard. And there will be points where I get really hard. No, I'm sure. Yeah. It took me a while to, like, put together that this was, like, even after I've heard the music from the original game, it took me a while to realize that like the music playing here is like a remix version of the original game, which obviously would make sense. But now that means that if there's ever a re-release of this game, they'd probably have to change the music because they've had to change the music for like re-releases of the original game, copyright reasons. Croak. Okay. Did I beat the level? Beep beep. Right, add on that and then you just beep beep. Beep beep. Yep. See, we wanted to play an extremely long game next after Kingdom Hearts, so that's why we're playing Frogger. The Gleam Vlog. I like that the story of this game, which you wouldn't really know the quote unquote story unless you read the manual, but like, I like how the story of this game is like Game Over killed Frogger, like just some entity named Game Over, or did something to Frogger, and the baby frog's trying to take his place, and now Frogger has to rescue him. Which, Frogger, the name originally comes from, like, wasn't the name of a character, it was actually just, you were guiding, it was just said like you were guiding a bunch of frogs, across the highway and, like, river and all that stuff. Yep. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be right back.
Someone's good.
And we're back. I have infinite lives now. See? Anyway. I've beaten this game plenty of times without cheats, so just so you know, I just kind of giving us a more let's play friendly version of this game. Anyway, what were you gonna say about a joke or something? Or meme?
Oh, and it's when the SpongeBob movie when they've got their eyes really, really big, obsessing over something.
Yeah.
And it says middle-aged people finding a mobile game that involves moving colorful blocks. Oh, it's so true.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I will be unwidescreening this whenever I edit this. So whenever you see this,
Why would you unwind screen it?
unwidescreen, because it's stretched. It's not native widescreen.
Oh. Can we not make it wide? Like, okay, is there no setting in the emulator to do that?
I don't know. Let's see. On-screen overlay, latency.
Override. Yeah.
Overrides?
Probably not. Okay, go
Okay.
back. Pause it.
Pausing?
I do.
Anyway, let's see.
I would have messed it up.
I love messing things up. Let's see here. Come on. Nope.
Frogger, make sure you dodge the red, yellow, purple, blue, and cars and trucks.
It'd be like it would keep repeating. See, wait, I need to get that gold frog. There we go.
Frogger, try and look for a golden frog.
Yeah, they tell you after you do it.
Yeah.
Frogger, watch out for the diving turtles.
Frogger, look out for those nasty alligators. I hear they bite. Frogger, I put a waypoint on your map pointing you to the frogs.
Let's see.
Frogger, quick! For $3.99, you could unlock another life.
Frogger, the Frogger contemplates, am I really the bad guy?
It's a dark and dismal world out there.
All these trucks, but then I think, am I really the bad guy for hopping on grass and moving it?
Maybe these frogs don't want to be rescued.
I'm taking them away from their own life. I like how whenever you beat a zone, it like changes the music. Yeah, I accidentally unlocked all the things, but I'll still be playing them in order. Normally, okay, so for those of you who don't know, normally you have to unlock these by getting more gold frogs throughout each zone, which there's only one per zone, so you have to like decide what you have to play through to get it, you know.
I like this level menu. It's very unique. It is. It is a very unique menu.
Which, by the way, if you're wondering why a bunch of fans refer to this game as just when you're like, they're fans? No. No,
if you started that with the non-autistic fans, then we'd wonder.
Yeah. If you're wondering why there's why a lot of fans refer to this as Frogger, he's back. It's because
it says it on the case.
Yeah, well, the thing is that like the game is just called Frogger, and obviously there's like at the time the original game was just called Frogger, so this was like a way to differentiate it from that one. For an alternative to that for a while was AutoHop. No, Frogger AutoZone. No, but an alternative was Frogger 3D. But then in 2011, a game with the actual name of Frogger 3D came out on 3DS, so can't use that anymore. It's illegal. But I think like even the ESRB website referred to this game as Frogger 3D, but like 3-D, whereas in the original, that's why just like imagine if he just goes yep every time he died. It'd be the 2010s millennial.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Oh no! Yep.
Why did the camera shake like that?
Because the game likes to do that.
That was meme-worthy shaking right there.
Yeah. But anyway, so one thing I've started calling this game is one thing I've started calling this game is Frogger 97. Since it came out in 97, 1897.
I prefer Hong Kong 97.
Yes. Hong Kong Phooey. Hong Kong Phooey.
Hong Kong Phooey!
That was actually coming on TV earlier. Like the actual show.
That bit is so funny.
It's just it just jumps in and like all the balls go out. All the children, all the balls, everything goes out.
Hey Lois, have you seen my fake beard?
Ah, crap. There's a lot to explore in these levels. It's just you don't always have a lot of time to do that. All right, we're back. So, I plumb forgot. Dun, dun, dun. What about that bird? Like, I feel like, yeah, right there where it like doubles the sound of the bird. I feel like the PC version of this game has like a cheat where you can, I feel like it has a cheat where you can, what am I trying to say here? Yep. Well, forgot to go on down. That's how it usually plays when the time runs out. I feel like there's a cheat on the PC version of this game where you also have infinite time. Like in addition to having infinite lives, there's also a cheat where you can have infinite time. Speaking of frogs, I've seen a bunch of them. Yep, I've seen a bunch of them outside the house recently, or like on the house, or like on a light outside the house, and all that stuff. Like I've seen. I mean, it's possible some of them could just been the same frog. I've just been seeing it at different angles and stuff, but like, you know, I've seen the frogs recently. Frogs. Boing. Beep beep beep. It's like when you're right behind a slow driver, you know. Okay, there we go. Bow Wow Falls. This basically has Hey Arnold music. But let's see here. It's like occasionally you'd get like the gosh, these dogs. I think the thing that's really annoying about those dogs is it feels like randomized when they're actually going to move. Oh wait, dang it. I usually try to get past this part first, like get all the frogs this way, so I can, try and get past all the dogs, all the randomized dogs. And also their speed, I think their speed is set, but like it's randomized when they're gonna move. But yeah, listen to that music, it's banging. It's also straight up a Hey Arnold. Slippage. No.
Slippage.
I still remember when Sylvester came back and he was trying to provide for his family and brought back a dead frog.
When?
Oh, this is like the year we got him.
Yeah.
Ah! I still remember, gosh, I remember the first time I beat this game all the way through, or I got all the gold frogs and beat this game.
Yeah.
I was like, it was pride. I felt pride.
Huh, it's a weird feeling. Pride in somebody else. Too bad it's covered by her. Too bad it's something by all this unyielding rage.
Where'd that come from?
Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Oh.
It's whenever Trunks basically like completely bodied Vegeta.
Oh, okay.
All this unyielding rage. You know, it's both good and bad that they have this time limit set up, because on the one hand it keeps you moving, on the other hand, man, that gets a little unfair after a while.
Yeah.
Definitely is an interesting way to adapt an old game.
Yeah. Here's what I've learned, though. If you grew up with this game...
Is that frog just up there?
No, you'll see.
Yeah, that's what I mean, right there.
Oh, right there. You're saying up there. I figure you meant...
Oh, yeah, the way you were flipped around, it was up.
Okay. So, one thing I've learned about this game is that, like, if you grew up on it like we did,
yeah.
you there's a big chance you still enjoy it today, or you enjoy it, you know, as an adult. If you didn't grow up with it, there's a big chance you don't enjoy it. And it got pretty violent, this game did. Dang it! Why did I keep going? But yeah, but I've also learned that about the Rugrats games that we grew up with. Those are definitely games that
I can see someone enjoying this more than darn
Rugrats Search for Reptar and all that. Yeah. Well, I mean, unless they're a big Rugrats fan, they might get something out of, you know... But, I mean, like, yeah, I love this game, but I can acknowledge it's because... Its big part is because we grew up with it. But I feel like there's also a lot of, like, games that other people have played that, like, I could say the same about them as, like, their old games is, like, you grew up with it. So let me check the battery life. Okay, we're good. Which, by the way, we're not recording on January 8th. We're recording on August 1st. In case you saw that thing where it said 1/8, it uses the fictional European time or whatever date thing.
I think one of the reasons this game is so close camera-wise is because of the polygon count.
Oh yeah, they probably didn't have the biggest budget.
There's some... Honestly, some of the things in this game are a little unsettling looking. Because they're...
I mean, this is basically
they're uncanny. Like, the lawnmowers are a little uncanny.
Well, because they're moving by themselves?
Oh no, it's just their shape and design.
Yeah.
They're a little too simple.
A horror movie out of like polygonal, I don't know. But yeah, I see what you're saying, but like see, these are actually the ghosts of the mowers in this game. I don't know. Yeah, I would say, yeah, if this game had a bigger budget, it probably would have... Everything probably would have had a little more complex designs. Like, only the frogs have the most complex designs. Otherwise, everything is just polygonal. Just basic polygonal shapes. Dang it. One thing about Frogger is that, like, it was mostly the 3D ones, is that, like, sometimes it can be hard to tell where the grid is, you know, like where you can actually, or when you're not going to be affected.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try Sylvester.
I'll get him in a minute.
Okay. Just meowing along. Spinning lilies. What good dude is. Let's see here.
I picked him up and he put his nail into the carpet. Sorry, you're not as small as my kitties. I can do this kind of stuff.
Sylvester, you gonna chase those birds making those noises? I do like the unique, like, where they're technically reusing some old levels. Some levels from before.
There's like 2 levels before this.
Excuse me. What I'm trying to say is, they're reusing levels. Like this is clearly a reuse from the first Lily level. Lily. But you know, they made different lighting, and they also changed some things around. So it's like, you know, it's a clever way of reusing assets. Reusing, you know, but not like just having the exact same thing, only, you know. Anyway. Now, apparently a lot of reviews, like quote-unquote professional reviews, like, weren't too favorable of this game. That's because, you know, skill issue and all that. That's because it's skill issue. I have noticed that, like, a lot of people who say who just use the term get good and skill issue. Usually, I mean, like, sometimes, you know, it can be used well, but sometimes there's a lot of times where it's like they don't actually have a good argument. They don't actually have a good argument, and so they're just trying to say that. Like when people try to defend, when someone gives criticism to Dark Souls and they say skill issue and all that stuff, I'm like, yeah, you don't have a good argument, so you don't have a good argument proving that Dark Souls is not good. Anyway. I like how all these flies look like pills. You ever notice that?
Yes.
You didn't notice until I told you. That's how it works, though. Ah!
The textures in this game are basic, but they work.
That was a really close claw there. What'd you say about the beautiful graphics?
The textures are basic, but the graphics work.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a charming... It's charming. It's on TV, Sylvester. Ooh. I do like how the dogs will just randomly roll. Shoot, I wasn't even paying attention. That was the last frog. Bow Wow Revenge. Back to the Hey Arnold music. Yeah. Or
Bork, bork.
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 Border or someone who can't do others.
Borderdirk.
Yeah.
Borderdirk.
Yeah.
What about Jimmy Neutron with Bulby Beam from Back-Harristan?
And he was voiced by Phil Lamar, I think.
Who's
I think that's the.
You don't know who Phil Lamar is?
Yeah. I feel like it was him. I believe
You don't know the late, or you don't know the great Phil Lamar. You just.
You don't know?
You don't know?
Yeah. I think he's the guy who also voiced Samurai Jack, and he's been in a lot of other things.
Oh.
Yeah. He's been in like. I could be wrong. I think that's the guy who also voiced Arbiter. I could be.
Arbiter.
I could be getting my black actors mixed up, but you know.
My black sun, my black sun. Every day my heart is getting bigger.
Don't even remember sleeping with that lady, but I did. My black son, he's coming to stay. My black son, he's making each day the best that he can. Also, he's a ninja.
Why?
Because Family Guy. Why? Because
What's with all
Family
these
Guy.
rogue autonomous lawnmowers? I'm glad they never tried to put actual people in this game. It would have looked wrong. These graphics aren't that much better than Bubsy. They run smoother than Bubsy, but they're really not that much better.
Yeah. Bubsy 3D.
Yeah, yep.
I've heard that Bubsy 4D is actually good.
Bubsy half D, am I right?
Oh no, no.
Blip.
Ooh. Yeah, everything's faster, and you know.
Yeah.
It was nice knowing everyone. This is where I go.
Woo! Well, there weren't no mercy shown to the kids of this game.
Yeah. Well, let's go, turtles.
Those real fast turtles.
Yes. They's fast in water. They're fast on the water. Call? Call? I'm gonna wait and get this one first. Hank Hill? There goes Hank Hill there.
I checked her this morning.
Yeah.
There was water in the exhaust.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like pressing Hop a lot and it'll like freeze up for a moment or lock up for a moment. I feel like it's like trying to load. Whack. And then this one randomly only has 2 levels. I wonder how much of this game was cut.
Yeah.
Peace! Peace! Like how as if you're able to like keep a consistent hop, he'll like do a little flip and it'll give you 50 points. Every hop gives you 5 points each. Super hops give you 10 points each, but if you do it like that, You get an extra hop. Yeah, like our first few games were like, well, yeah, Rugrats Search for Reptar, Space Jam, a demo disc that had a bunch of games that we would eventually get and some we didn't.
Yep, the jam-packed demo disc.
Yeah, it was like Volume 7 or something like that. And then we had, let's see, we rented Crash Bandicoot and Spiral. Well, Crash Bandicoot at least a lot. And then we also, yeah, I remember Mom coming home with this. So that's how we had Frogger when we were youngins.
Are you gonna beat this game like today?
I'm gonna try to. Possibly. I mean, as fast as I'm beating it right now.
It's always you're autistic and not. Thank you for telling me about all those Sonic the Hedgehog facts.
It's always you're autistic and not. Thank you for all the Frogger facts. Hold on, before I get the gold frog, let's see. Everything's out to
Sound of these freaking squirrels is still in my head.
I just love that you could just, it's just clearly a guy going ribbit. Well, if it's just like, it was like a metal band person, like member, it was like, it was frog metal.
Oh, that already exists.
Do what?
Frog metal already exists.
Oh, I know. I wonder if it was a frog metalist. Or are they being frogist? I don't know. Amphibious. Oh, yeah, you hear that? See the gold? If you hear the gold frog sounds different. Has a deep croak. Croak. Ooh. While I'm here. Dear Lord.
That's actually Gutalax, but it sounds like frogs.
It'd just be funny, like, to, if I can plumb remember, no, yep. There needs to be, like a howler monkey thing, yep. Yeah, howler monkey, metal band. Dang it. If I can do it right, this video will also be a collab video with what do you call it, the MOPGX. Just as kind of a send-off to the channel, but also as the beginning of a new chapter. They named the caterpillars after your mom.
If a caterpillar goes up your butthole,
it's a sign of good faith. No, let's see. When an ostrich sticks its head in yours. Zek Films. They're speaking wise words, don't you know? Let's see, what was it? Dang it. You know, funny that the squirrels don't look that bad. I mean, they look like they're a little longer than they need to be, but because of their tails, but...
Yeah. Some of it's just like, some of the things are really basic polygons.
Yeah, I know.
Those are the things that are a little bit more unsettling. Again, like the way that the darn... Mowers move. And look.
You're being honest or whatever. Or what would be a racist term for a lawnmower? What would be a...
Appliancist, I guess? That music is interesting.
Now for the gear grinding one. Scorching switches.
Now, how much do the autistic Frogger fans, aka the Frogger fans, how do they feel about Frogger 2? Because it's much more linear.
Oh yeah, I have heard people say it's the better game, but I have to say that, yeah, it is, but it's definitely a short one too. Well, most if you know what you're doing.
Boom, boom, boom.
I mean, this game does have a wide range of like different types of tracks, different like music tracks. Whee!
What, the cat bobbing its head meme?
Yeah.
That's playing?
Yeah. Ah, crap. Eating those fleas will get you. No, eating those flies will like take away points. Okay.
I forgot the X jump just jumps higher, right? We only go
like you can jump over.
Still only got one space ahead.
Yeah, it wasn't until Frogger 2 when they had the double jump, and then like a lot of Frogger games after that were just, you jump once, but you skip, you skip a tile. Ugh. It's like, it's just as simple as jumping down here and.
How about where the villain from Frogger 2 came from? Uh-huh.
Yep. Oh yeah, these open on
I
me.
forgot about this level.
Well, then you're not a real autistic fan.
I'm not.
Wait, I'll show you something that's really good. Wait. Since I have infinite lives, I don't mind doing that. And someone's like, no self-respecting Frogger fan would ever do.
Would ever do that? I play Frogger. Do you think I respect myself?
Okay, ouch. No.
Accurate, but ouch.
Yeah, I'll shoot it. My muscle memory sometimes goes a little faster than the game can handle. Before I get that frog, I'm gonna go on and get this and because of like how close it is, you don't even have to turn it on to move it and all that. I think there's so much of these.
Does it bore me?
Yeah, my favorite thing is before me. That's the way Zach went on. It's just funny, like whenever Tomar started describing the story of when him and Zach went to Best Buy, and like, you know, where someone would normally say, "Oh, no thanks, we're just looking." He's Zach apparently, because I could see from what I've heard of Zach, I could see this happening where he just randomly starts doing, "Yeah, we're about to go on our honeymoon," and it's just. We just got married. We were about to go on our honeymoon, like him and Tomar.
Tomar.
Yeah. Tomar. And there we go. Okay, we're still good on battery life. Do you remember this level?
Vaguely. It's been a while.
No, it was just yesterday. No. Doom. Ah, crap. Doom.
Bum. I'm gonna relocate me a little bit.
No. I know this music pretty much by heart. And I just start going off beat.
It's like, you know that song that goes, "I can hear your heart to the beat of the drums." What about the ones that are like, to the beat of the drums? You know.
Yeah.
I think it's just because I was born with rhythm.
Yeah.
I can't understand people that have zero natural rhythm.
Oh yeah. Boom. Right. Doom. Yeah. Nor.
What do you make? What do you?
I went to the.
How dare you?
You would have known the jump at that quarter of a split second. Got 2 extra seconds on me. There we go. Yeah, I remember as a kid that getting that frog was like almost felt impossible.
Which one was it? I had my head turned right when you did it.
The green frog.
Yeah.
In the level.
I vaguely remember this one, but to be honest, I don't remember a great deal. Also, I feel like I remember the graphics in Frogger 2 being a lot better.
They were a bit better. In some ways, in some regards, they were less detailed. Or it's mostly the frogs, but like other things were detailed.
Yeah.
It's basically like this one. They definitely put more detail into the frogs overall.
Also, in the next game, they missed the opportunity to have Frogette.
Oh.
Frogger and Frogette.
Oh yeah.
I guess since it wasn't the 80s.
Yeah.
Or Mrs. Frogger.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's Lily. She has her own name that isn't Frogger because she's a strong, independent woman.
Boom.
I could do this. I love how the camera shakes whenever it's supposed to be like he fell from a distance, but survived. Doom. Now I'm shaving the blue one for last. Whee! Now there's a way up there. I remember, or I felt like I got, I've been able to get up there before. Not that way though. Oh yeah, I had to get it from like the other side. Oh yeah, I had to get on one of these things. I used to do this as a kid. Or I'd do this. Just get on top of it here.
For no reason.
But as a kid, this is so cool, and I was just like, yeah, showing off my moves. I know things.
This will get me all the girls on the playground.
I got all the. I mean, do you know what I could do to a man?
Do you know how much power this gives a young child?
It's just like that one.
It's what we thought at that age.
Yeah. And now for the second half of the game. Well, let's see. Wait a minute.
With the arms wide open.
See, hold on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh yeah. Okay, this is the middle of the game. Starting the middle of the game.
Oh, these were so hard.
Oh yeah.
You could constantly get light bugs. I hate those bugs. When I get big and strong, I'll squash them.
Until then, you know, and it took me a long time to, like, many years to realize that that it slowly, like, darkens up if you look closely. I hate those bugs. Yeah, the original Spyro voice. Which I think that was the guy who originally did the voice of Crash Bandicoot. And also, yeah. And then Tom Kenny, he came back to yeah. He was in the first, or the second, third, and fourth Spyro games.
Mm-hmm.
And then years later, he came back for the Reignited trilogy. And he's going to be the voice of Spyro in the upcoming one, A Realm Beyond. You know, this game is going to be 30 years old next year.
Frogger goes skiing.
Yes. This is the one where he goes skiing, if you remember this one. I'm trying to get the... What about Frogger has teeth? Which, I mean, pushes up glasses. Technically speaking, some frogs do have teeth. She's like, hey. There we go. I usually try to get them, like, in order by, like, how far away they are. And then, you know. Ah, dang it. Let's see here.
I don't know why this seemed so hard when we were younger.
I mean, this took a few years of practice for me to get right. Also, we were dumb kids. Let's see. I used to just, like, come up with words to the music. But I'm too embarrassed to say what they were now.
Interest music with this setting.
Do what?
Interest music with this setting.
Oh, I know. Icy caves and the... But yeah, here's what I'm thinking. If those Rugrats games and, like, Bubsy can freaking get a freaking collection, modern collection, I think Frogger deserves one. Oh. Let me go back and get... Alright, Gomer, you get down there with them spiders and start working. Andy. Alright, and for the last one. Ribbit. Yeah.
I'm tired. This time I'm tired from all that car work I was doing this morning.
Excuses.
One of the studs broke off because the guy had changed my tires before, got too enthusiastic.
Ah.
And screwed it on so tight, we accidentally broke it trying to loosen it.
Cool.
Anyway, they do some other goofy stuff.
Now look, it looks pretty bright here for the most part. I mean, you know. Yeah, but it definitely gets darker as you know, well established with how the levels are set up. It's a maze. You ever heard of the Walton Files on YouTube?
No.
It's a horror series on YouTube. It's very inspired by Five Nights at Freddy's, but like it does have enough of its own identity to not be Five Nights at Freddy's, but you know, it's basically Five Nights at Freddy's. It's definitely a lot more horror than Five Nights at Freddy's. Even Five Nights at Freddy's is. And I don't even care about Five Nights at Freddy's, and I know that. Oh. So yeah. Yeah, the Walton Files is the person who made it really knows how to make some unsettling looking like characters and stuff, like unsettling art style. Like it's cheap, but like you can tell a lot of thought was put into like how it looks. Like in some ways you look at it, it looks really cheap, and you know, but at the same time, in an unsettling way, so it works.
Mm-hmm.
And they hadn't put out a video in a while.
Mm-hmm.
But and then they put out one today, and it was like over an hour long. It was almost an hour and a half long. I feel like I learned about it. I don't think it was film theory, but it was like, I think it was Nexpo. Because they mostly talk about like unsettling or weird, you know, mostly unsettling stuff. Whoa!
Mm-hmm. Hey.
Wow. Wow. But yeah, at some point we'll play Crash Bandicoot and Spyro again. Andrew says he's ready to play through Kingdom Hearts again.
No, I'm good. I'm tired. I'm EP.
And as Mia says on Mia, I forgot how to pronounce her last name. I burped or something like that every time she burps. Oh yeah, this one, Brighton, where it like brights up the entire thing. Gosh dang it. You just, you see all the bats and then suddenly you see Jersey Devil flying by. You know, that's something we could play on here sometime. You have it, don't you? Jersey Mike's Devil. Hey Andrew.
Mm-hmm.
You still have Jersey Devil, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we oughta...
I don't remember ever getting rid of it.
Okay. Or I could put it on here so we also have save states there, because that game...
That wouldn't be a bad idea. Probably just do that.
Yeah, that'd probably be the better idea. We're just now at an hour, and I'm already like... I'm getting pretty far through the game. Yeah, they sounded different for a moment. What about these levels?
I think they're pretty cool. I like the.
Oh yeah, they're cool.
box.
It's just, you know, the difficulty.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm just gonna close my eyes right now. I'm sleeping.
I'll be awake. I'm just gonna close my eyes and not at all be awake. It's like, well, the audience heard me, so I won't repeat it. Wait a minute, that's the whole point of my of this channel.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, your channel. Now the truth comes out. I keep forgetting about these flies over here, or like the fact that there's a 10-second timer fly, an added 10 seconds. Bird. You know, I would want to have a pet bird. It's just they're a little too. They're a little too. Anything can kill them. I remember as someone we knew at a place that used to be in a place that sold stuff, a store I think it's called, and she was like, "I love birds, but anything can kill them." Cause she has a. I remember when she came to that place with her pet bird, and like one of her pet birds, you just randomly hear, "Oh!" I'm riding a geese. And then they have like the harder version. I want to say the harder version of this level is probably like one of the hardest levels in the game. One of. Honestly, overall, the desert area is like the hardest set of levels in the whole game. You know? Yeah, you notice I haven't had to use save states just yet. But it's coming. Time fly. This is. Remember we got stuck on this level? Hey, Andrew?
Hmm?
Remember when we got stuck on this level? Because we didn't know what was going on?
I did not know how to go. I forgot what we figured out.
I think we just stayed on the birds and, like, me or you pointed out, like, hey, does it look like it's getting closer to the... You'll see. You'll see, audience. Like, it just kind of... We were just like, what are you supposed to do in this level? And then... Because, you know, you're supposed to ride the birds, but then they're like, well, what do you do now? And...
You don't.
Yes. And it's just like, but they're way down there. How are you supposed to get down there? And then, like, we just looked and it was just like, wait, are we getting closer? So, yeah. And that's part of the reason why they call it Time Flies. Because you gotta grab all the time flies. I swear, videos of like people feeding frogs is so funny. Have you seen those? Feeding frogs and toads and stuff?
No.
They're so funny because like if they have more than one, they'll place a bug down or something, and then the frogs will look at it. One of them will eat it, and then like the other one will just like look at the other one and like start attacking, or might hit it with like its tongue or something. It's so funny. I know we used to have a pet frog. We didn't take care of it very well, but I mean, you know, it's a frog. It's not going to live that long, but it... Funny enough, though, so far that's like been the only pet that has died that we've had that like I actually didn't cry over. Or I didn't like get upset over. I remember when, yeah. Well, yeah, bottom line, even though I loved frogs as a kid, ironically, that was the only pet we ever had that, like, I didn't, like, cry over whenever it died. Yeah, Goober Smooch. I know it was Nora that named them Goober Smooch, wasn't it? Do you remember? Andrew sleeping on the job again.
Not sleeping, just resting. I don't have a whole lot to say today.
The what?
I don't have a whole lot to say today.
But you remember Goober Smooch, right?
Mm-hmm.
I almost wonder if Nora, because I remember it was Nora that named him. And I almost wonder if she named him after, I feel like she watched King of the Hill long before we did, so like, I know there's a place on there called Goober Smooches. I mean, I'm sure that's just a word in general, but like, I almost wonder if that's where she named our frog. Ah, crap. Trying to get all these flies while I can. Wait. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, I haven't. Sometimes my OC autism, whatever, will OCD autism, other things. Will kick in, and I'll try to get all the frogs in order by like what color they are, like how they have the colors listed. So yeah. Let's see. Could talk about some other PS1 games we know while I'm playing this PS1 game on not a PS1. Andrew, do your blab flap.
Oh gosh, give me a minute.
And then she goes like, and then sometimes she's like, well, I can't remember what I was gonna say. And then sometimes her laugh is, if you remember, let's see, if you don't have this on your list, let's see, anyway, mother effer. But let's see. So yeah, that demo disc that we had around the same time we had this game and or some of our other games. I remember the demo disc had like, what do you call it? Yeah, if I can remember. That's how we. Okay, so the games that were on the demo disc were let's see, it's like Blasto, Tomba, Einhander, Hot Shots Golf. It had a demo video. It had a video of the original Spyro, and it had a video of Resident Evil 2, where I was pretty unsettled by the giant alligator, because I was a kid seeing this big scary alligator just like killing I guess Leon or Lon for short.
Yeah.
Even though like that's the same number of letters. Irish music's real party. Daffy Black. When I start to run out of time, I panic and go to the nearest frog. What about how whenever you step on the frogs in this game, it like just destroys them, you know? When you hop on them. Crap. Come on, bird. Thank you. I like to make the balloons go up and pop. I can see everyone's lawn from here. And you're through. Do, 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 do. Whee! Ah, crap. I don't know why I did that. Quack, quack, quack. You just see a Hugh Neutron just going by with all the ducks around. Ugh. Okay, one last frog for the level. Air show antics. You remember this one, Andrew?
Really?
This one?
Barely.
Where, like, you're skating, and then there's planes.
Woo!
Are you greening? This is where the gold frog is.
The what frog?
The gold frog. I was saying the gold frog.
Oh.
This level has killer birds, some killer birds, some killer helicopters, and planes that are friends and they separate and then they're friends again.
Ah.
Oh. 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 Hey. Go. So Andrew says he was busy today, but really what he means is...
Andrew's sleepy. But he hasn't fallen asleep yet.
Ah.
I'm all caught up. I do like how they mix in the credits they like mix up the music in an interesting way, which yeah, Sonic also does that. It's just kind of interesting how they do it here. Well, you know, old Sonic did that. Da, 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 da. Whee. So I wonder, is Frogger just like really giant? Cause like look at you know,
There are RC planes.
yeah. What's the deep lore? We need to read the Frogger compendium. What was it? A Talking Cat compendium book?
Yes, the Talking Cat compendium.
Oop, need to get on that one. And there we go. Got that one. What about the set of levels that comes out after that you do after this set of levels? Like you're in the sky, it's all beautiful and everything, and the next one is sewers. It's like imagine if like they had like a remake of this game where you're like, it's kind of an adventure, like you're just like you go into like it shows like how you get where you get each time.
Meh.
It's a blue plane. For the blue flag. Now I gotta get the wet flag. You know, I do the flogs. What are you doing, Sylvester? Can you let the cat out if he wants out? Yeah, he's one now.
Yeah, hang on. Let's see.
Bang Bang Barrel. Bang energy drink. Look at all that oil right there. It's a deep statement about the environment. About.
Yeah, I know this isn't true, but it'd be really funny if it was.
What?
Man kicked out of IMAX theater after bringing fully functioning crock pot of chili and selling bowls in the back row. Oh, I wish it was true.
Yeah. What about all them slugs? So what about all them slugs? Well.
Nightmares.
What, this?
Yes.
Yeah, the sewer levels are pretty hard too.
What is a chromatic?
Chromatic.
It's apparently one of the game consoles, the mod retro chromatic.
Oh yeah, it's like, it plays like Game Boy and Game Boy Color type games, but it also like it can play those, but it can also play like it also has like re-releases of old Game Boy games and stuff. Game Boy Color. I don't know if it's able to play the Game Boy Advance games or not. But yeah, it's one of those things. There's like a something called mod station, and there's like they recently released the M64, and where you can probably guess what kind of games it plays. PlayStation game, no. But yeah. But anyway, dang it. Do 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 do. Okay, I didn't know if it was actually going to count or not. I always like to get the time flies first. Could get over here and get this one, but I probably wasted 10 seconds getting over there to get the 10-second fly. Ibit. Do you remember that? Ibit?
Vaguely.
Yeah. Yeah, we said that as kids. Remember it. It was an important time. What about Nakey Jakey? Or you made like the videos on like let's see, what was it, the Scholastic Book Fair and all that. And he was talking about he said that's where I got Lego Island and Croc 2 on PC. One of them was really good and the other one was Croc 2 or something like that. Oh yeah, so I played through the new Halo 1 remake. Pretty dumb move that they didn't include the multiplayer, the competitive multiplayer.
Is there a local multiplayer?
Yeah, there's co-op for the campaign, but that's it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why would they not just include at least the local multiplayer from... Like, it
Well,
wouldn't have been hard to include the maps.
Well, I've seen an excuse, which I don't believe. The excuse is there's already the Master Chief Collection multiplayer and the Halo Infinite multiplayer, so they don't want to, release another set or something like that. I was just like, that's just a lazy way of saying we didn't want to spend that much on, that much time working on it, so we're just doing the campaign. See, they included 3 new missions, which were not very good. But honestly, I knew that it had a bunch of problems. But, the only reason I got Halo Campaign Evolved is because of the novelty. I like doing that. Going past the thing. But anyway, it's the novelty of having Halo on PlayStation, like officially. Not some Fortnite skin, not some, Helldivers 2 thing. It is just purely like officially released Halo game on PlayStation or anything outside of Xbox and PC. And I was just like, yep, I'm getting that. Heck yeah. What are you looking at? Halo through your eye. Heck yeah. Still, I remember on Looney Tunes where it's like, where it was Foghorn Leghorn and the dog. I just remember it was like, it was like a one from the 70s, I think, but it was just like, where it had like, had him saying like, or had, where it had the weasel this time, not the chicken hawk, and it had, it was like, see, I think the Foghorn Leghorn was trying to tell him that, that he was the chicken. Oh wow, I didn't realize he didn't have to, yeah. Anyway, he was trying to tell the dog was trying to tell the weasel that like Foghorn Leghorn was the, he's like, I'm a dog, D-O-G, dog. That's what you want. That's the chicken, R-A-T, chicken.
R-A-T, chicken.
Yeah. Calling him a rat.
Okay. R-A-T.
Or something like that, yeah.
Chicken.
You remember this level? Uncanny Crushers.
Oh, I remember how long it took me to ever figure out how to play this one.
So you skate around. Nah, crap. It's like, see where it says Frogger right there? Yeah, that's actually, if you read closely, it says he's a killer. MatPat hasn't had a Frogger. Well, obviously he's not going to do it now, but anymore. But like he hadn't had a Frogger. That was like his only Frogger video. Was that one on Frogger? I think it's supposed to be like where Frogger took place. A theory on where Frogger was actually taking place. And trying to say it might have been Australia, like the original Frogger.
I just remember how impossible this stuff felt. And it really doesn't help with how close the camera is, but I guarantee you it's that close because
of the polygon stuff?
Yeah.
Polygonal stuff? Ah!
Now, I'll tell you who would have made this, and it wouldn't have had, and they could have the camera further back out.
What's that?
It's freaking Andy Gavin.
Oh yeah, because they knew how to work magic on the PS1.
Because he knew how magic works.
See, now this is probably where I'm going to start using save states. Here in a bit. Like right here.
Burnt.
They have farts in it. That's funny. Well, see, the sound is the funniest part about farts. It's not necessarily that you're actually doing it.
Gold Frog.
Yeah, yeah.
They have those in this game?
Yeah.
I thought about getting Andy Gavin's fiction book.
Well, you were about to say, I thought about getting Andy Gavin. Let's see. That's it. That's their pack mule. Were you gonna say that's their god?
That's so good.
I know. That's Tomar that talks like this. Like some yeah. I forgot what to say. Yeah, I'll just have to keep jumping on this ool. Wait a minute.
Ool.
I forgot about I was using save states for a moment. Here. Okay. Nah, crap. Dun. Dun, dun. Okay, I'm done with that area there. Now I just gotta get the frogs on this side. You see what save states do, folks? It cuts off some time. It saves you some time. I'm gonna get the other frog first. Ah. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Do-do-do-do. There we go. Where'd I go? I don't know. Now this one's hard. Like, you know, it's the harder version of the first sewer level.
Yeah.
It's greener here. You just got like really big there for a moment.
You know? I feel like it would have been interesting if they had just made all the Frogger levels purely linear and almost like Crash Bandicoot 1, in that you would basically be going through and you wouldn't get to this one right after the sewer level. The less hard version, you'd get to this way later. You would do the sewer level pretty early on, and then this would be further down the road.
Yeah.
I think I've crash dead that.
Yeah, that's for true.
That's for true. Because it's since they're laid out so similar, it kind of feels like you're playing the same thing.
Yeah.
But if you spread them out a little further, it would feel a little less repetitive.
Well, I think the reason it feels repetitive. I think the only reason it feels repetitive right now is because of how fast I'm beating these levels. I'm smiling, friends. So yeah, the blue frog's here this time. It's blue. do 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 do. So I'll tell you what really gets on my nerves is when people act like save states are so horrible and it ruins the game and all this. It's like, that's an optional thing, right?
And save states are horrible, that's for true.
Yeah. And I just think those are optional, right? Like those are completely optional.
Your mom's for true.
Yeah.
Aww.
Well, what that lady that was laughing is the old lady that was laughing and she, her laugh was like no, she was like
what was that from?
It was like this TikTok or something. It was it's just something like someone put a video on saying that she's been holding in that laugh since 1776 or something like that, or something like that. But just the way the laugh sounded, it was just like, It's also because of the quality of the audio and all that in the video. I keep jumping too soon.
Aww.
Do 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 do.
Ba-dum-bum-bum-ba-dum-bum.
I'm using save states, Rick. Do you remember that? Did you ever see that episode where he was Morty was using supposed to be save states and stuff?
No.
But in
I
real
didn't
life.
really watch much past season 3.
Oh, aren't you special?
That's for true.
They made a spin-off of The President, and I'm not sure who actually asked for that.
We call him Laxident. Wait,
Yes.
that sounds like an accident. Never mind.
What are you saying, Andrew?
I'm
What are you
saying
saying?
I'm a retard.
Are you attarded? Are you Atari? Burn. Do, do, do.
It's gonna be quite a different place around here without him, that's for true.
So do you like the name of that level?
Reservoir Frogs, come on.
Yeah, no, and then obviously didn't understand what that meant as kids. That's a reference to a movie. Then I'm sure it's a reference to a real life thing, a real life phrase or something. Well, I always knew it'd go down like this. Oh, down there.
Are those raccoons?
Yeah. I was gonna say raccoons.
Raccoons.
Come on, Bang Barrel. Come on, Bang Barrel. One a barrel of Bang energy drink. Wait, okay. I need to time this just right. Dang it. Oh yeah, what about this right here? They was having fun with that. I mean, I don't have to do the bang barrel thing, but, well, it helps. Okay, this part is where it's, like, the hardest. You know, some, let's say rugrats for some reason. You know, some raccoons. Yeah, I know I keep, like, spamming the save state, but, like, trust me, folks. See what I mean?
It's gonna be quite a different place.
It's gonna be quite a different place with him going, that's for true. Okay, this one I've never been able to figure out how you're... I'm assuming I'm doing it legitimately, but it's like... I feel like I'm constantly having... Oh, wait a minute. No, that's not how you do it. Yeah, I've never been able to figure out, like, if you can... If that's, like, the legitimate way to do it or not.
And if you don't do it the right way, we will discriminate.
Come on! Dang it. Dang it. Okay. No! Okay, let's go. I'm sweating a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna get this frog down here. For now. I mean, this here game gets you pretty tough. You know, Andrew, gets you pretty tough.
It's a little bit difficult for children.
It's a little bit difficult. I think it's offensive to children, and I don't think they should live anymore.
Wait, the children?
We need to get these children off our streets. Freaking Tomar.
To body bag. Wait, what?
Yeah. When Tomar was like...
Tomar.
Yes. Whenever he was like... he unintentionally... Like, he was not trying to make it sound like how it might sound. And he was saying something like... Because they're talking about like how... Like they're role-playing to be like... There we go. I was sweating there. But like whenever Tomar was like saying... Let's see, I will open fire. Because like, it's supposed to be like an old lady. Like Chris was playing as an old lady who had a pet monkey, and Zach was the monkey. And then he said, let's see, we need to get these monkeys off our streets. And then, like, he didn't realize what he was really saying until, or how it could be interpreted. And he was, like, you know, Zach's like, whoa, Tomar, you know, just... Oh shoot, I skipped the thing. I didn't let you hear the ending music. My life is over. Anyway, here's hell right here. This whole zone, basically. We've been at it for a little less than 2 hours. Yes. That's right, Bulls. Now, this first level isn't too bad. Still a bit difficult, but it's, you know... And there's the slowdown, which was in the original version too, so that isn't really an emulation thing.
Yeah, okay, just keep covering for your...
Keep covering for your country. What? What about those highly detailed water buffaloes there? You know, the water buffaloes. Ah, crap. Wrong button. I'll just go ahead and get the purple frog. Doom doom. 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 Wait. The really slow-moving lizards. Doom doom. Or geckos or skinks or whatever they are. Stinks. Yeah, crap. Bless you.
This is your fake gag, dollar. Fool your friends into thinking you got a real dollar.
This is I'll say this is the second worst level in the game. The second hardest, aka the second hardest level in the game. Do you remember this level? And how freaking difficult it was.
Oh lord, yeah.
Well, one problem is it's extremely slow. You have to wait a lot despite having a timer. That's something Frogger teaches you, is to be patient but also be quick at the same time.
Hurry up and wait.
Yeah. Turn straight,
Yeah.
as Bradley said one time. Ugh. Thank goodness for this here save states. Ooh. As the AVG and the nerdy turd.
Yeah, the nerdy turd.
Ribbit. Boing. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, tumor.
Ooh, what it? Ooh, ribbit.
Hey, Frogger, I got this peanut butter here.
Where?
Yeah.
No, the peanut butter thing is only reserved for Kingdom Hearts.
Yes. No. It's reserved for anything. Ow. I was about to load a save state, but then I was like, wait a minute. What about on Camp Lazlo whenever they'd say, wait a minute, and then like it'd say 1 minute later?
I honestly have very few memories of that show, I'll be honest. It didn't live in my head. Like, okay, there's like a slug, and like a monkey,
Yeah.
and like an elephant.
The monkey was Lazlo.
Okay. I think there's a camp somewhere.
Yeah. Apparently, the finale of the show had straight up heifer from Rocco on there because the one who created the show was the same guy who made Racco.
Let's see. I think the monkey was at camp.
Which, looking back on that show, it was very much a. It definitely had a Rocco vibe to it.
Also, I don't. There were shows when we were younger that had like summer-long summer camps. Can you think of another? Because I know I saw more than just that one.
Well, it wasn't a camp, but there was a summer-long Gravity Falls.
Well, yeah. But I seem to recall a few shows in the in 90s and 2000s cartoons where there'd be a summer-long summer camp.
Oh, like a marathon of some kind, or?
No, like Camp Lazo was like their whole summer was at that same camp. Like they weren't at their house for a whole summer.
Oh, yeah.
And I recall there being other shows that had that mentioned at least.
Camp Coral.
Well, anyway, I've never known anybody who was at a camp for a whole summer.
Oh, yeah.
It's
So you're
almost
saying
always
real life stuff, not just the shows?
Well, I mean, like, the shows had this summer-long camp concept, but I've never known anyone who's done anything like that.
I feel like there's one for ones that were like most of the summer, but not all the summer, or maybe like a month or so.
Yeah.
We've never been on them because that sounds like hell, but...
I think it sounds, well, at the time, would have been fine. Wait, what? Where does this happen?
What, this?
No.
Oh,
Summer-long camps. I guess maybe that's just something of a bygone era the writers wrote about when they were younger.
Yeah, that probably is it. Yeah.
I mean, I know you have camps and things that have been shut down because they found out, you have kids getting diddled.
Yeah.
I guess that was a thing.
Yeah, P. Diddy and all that.
Q Diddy, R Diddy, S Diddy, T Diddy.
Yes.
That's pretty sick floor design.
What, this?
Yeah, with the frog bones.
Oh, yeah. But they're dead frogs.
Giant frog.
Yeah. Well, you know what that
Was
is?
Frogger the first frog to attempt this rescue?
If you see, why is Frogger?
Why is Frogger the only frog you see in the whole game that's an adult? If you
Crap.
Oh no. Was Frogger involved with the Nazi Party in the 1930s?
If you look. Dang it.
Actually, he doesn't do much anymore, Docky Dubbery.
Oh.
I haven't seen much out of him, but he was so funny.
You find out he's making real documentaries now.
That'd be great.
If you look at... See.
Am
I making real documentaries? If you look at... I don't know if these reappear. I may have screwed myself. For a moment I thought it was screwed.
Screwed?
And here's the harder version of this, crap. What's the term crap baskets? That feels like something you said like either in high school or like shortly after high school.
I mean, that came from, Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Oh. I was thinking I heard it like before that. Rauks. There's a bunch of Rauks everywhere. Ah. Yeah, it's, right. The highly detailed water buffaloes there. You know, some
Everyone's
things.
got a water buffalo, and yours.
Some things were probably made the way they were because it's like, well, you're only going to be seeing them overhead anyway, so.
Yeah. About OVGN. And have you seen the way Frogger saves the frogs? They explode into a million pieces!
He needs to review these games. I know he's going to crap all over them, but that'd be funny to see him review them.
There were like 100 freaking Frogger games!
Yeah. I thought there was just the arcade one, but there was like there was like a bass load of them or something. Ow. Didn't mean to do that. Whew. Now to jump off. No. I only did that because I made that safe state there. I was just like, that'd be funny. I just thought that would be hilarious. Well, there goes the super tongue thing. I can never learn the This is one thing about like later Frogger games that I always struggled with is like when there's so many enemies at once and like they're technically running a pattern, but there's so many at once that like it's hard for me to keep up with that pattern. You know? You know it?
Mm-hmm.
The freaking vultures. Well, I wonder what would happen if they ever made. Why can't I see like either Pixar? Yep. Dang it. Either Pixar or Illumination making like a movie about like a vulture or something, or vultures or something that become good, or you know. You know what I mean?
Wait, a vulture what?
Becoming good or something. Or, you know, they're viewed as evil even though they're...
They're not viewed as evil, they're just viewed as things that are near death.
Well, in fiction, in like cartoons.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, how could you not figure that out? Gosh. Wait. It's like he's trying to go to the music. I think I could actually jump over these lizards. I just, you know, when would be the best time? Let's see. There we go. Big Boulder Alley, the worst level in the game.
Why?
Because it's a harder version of that one like this.
Oh, man, I really just don't remember it.
That's because you're dumb. You're like...
How about the fact that the villain in the next game is one of the random alligators in this game?
Yeah, it's supposed to be implied that that's what it... Well, yeah, because he's remembering. Now, yeah. Let me tell you about this level.
What about it? It's sit back, kick up my legs.
Yeah. I remember beating this on the PC version back in elementary school, but I'd never beaten it on the PS1 version.
What's the difference?
Well, there's not really a difference. I just remember, you know, doing that. But anyway. Even if you have infinite time, like, I think save states was the only... Like, I feel like it was a miracle that I even beat it as a kid.
Uh-huh.
But, like, using save states, I swear, is, like, the only way I can do it now. Because even on the PC version, when I put in the infinite time cheat, it, like... It was so... It's so freaking hard. Like, again, you have to be patient, but also, you have to, You have to be patient, and you have to
also have to
be
hurry.
quick.
Ah!
Oh yeah, that's where you have to get. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Oh. Well. Let's see. What? Yeah. Let's see. Sylvester Stallone and someone in what? Let's see. Let's see. What? Ah, crap. See, I'm trying to get to this bird here because that's the only way you can get down.
Mr. Stallone and Tony Danza.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What?
Okay. And when you get down here, there's these, because they don't give you a break when you come down here. See what I mean? The save states, because like if you die, you're starting back at the beginning of the, you know, as it goes. Now at least they give you, at least they give you 2 whole seconds to. And see, like, this is really hard, but I just did it. Wait a minute, I don't know why I save state at the beginning. Yeah, crap. I guess to speed it up alone. Yeah. A long chair. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Okay. I'm actually sweating right now. Ugh. No. So apparently, I like how there's going to be a crossover. It's either already out or it's like they're just showing the trailer right now. For like the crossover with Futurama and Disenchantment, which is interesting because Disenchantment was a Netflix series, and Futurama's being these new Futurama episodes are being shown on Hulu. So that was kind of interesting. Okay. I believe the other 2 are just up the... Oh crap, I didn't mean... I was afraid I was going to do that at some point. Where I save state back to something even if I've already accomplished something. There, I'll do that just in case. Maybe this is why I don't like a lot of bugs, because they annoy the ever-loving crap out of me. Oop. Ooh. And yeah, this is my first time beating it on a Let's Play, and that's why I did the save state version, because that's the only way I'm going to beat this level. Okay. Okay, there's this frog. And now I'm going for the purple frog. To finish off this hell. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You dangle Mimo. Yeah. Just cut into. Yeah. Yeah. But you see, folks, how it would be really, really slow if I was trying to do this legitimately. And every time I died, I had to start all over. I'm glad they at least give you some flies to make things a little less painful. There we go. I bet not a lot of people have heard that before, who have played this game.
What?
Oh, that ending jingle there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, last level. Halt to it. Jungle. But let me tell you that a lot of, like I said, a lot of these tunes on here, I know by heart. I know by fart. Just made me think again about when Tomar unintentionally when he was talking about actual monkeys, when he's talking about like monkeys, and he goes, anyways, like I said earlier, is like we need to get these monkeys off our roads or off our streets. Whoa, Tomar!
Whoa, Tomar! Toe, Walmart.
I ain't gonna make that. Frogger straight up kills them. They explode, and that's horrible, or it's horrible. However he would say it with his accent. Actually, I think I'll leave the green frog for later as the last frog to get. Oh wait, I'm going the wrong way to get the red frog. More like the rat frog. I remember when Nora used to call those constipated hippos. Or saying those hippos, saying those hippos were constipated. Do you remember that?
Not right offhand.
Because the way they sound, which they're not saying much right now, but yeah. I'm not sure why they'd be constipated, but you know. We were just silly little kids back then. But someone made a like someone made a mod of the PC version of this game, and people have been able to like make their own levels and like look behind the scenes and all that stuff of this game. There we go. Let's see, like, Frog is in the cutscene. And now time is frozen. So I can wait all I need to. But I'm still gonna speed along. I like how it looks like that plant has like buck teeth. You notice? Andy. You notice it just kind of looks like it has buck teeth.
Like a one big buck tooth.
Yeah.
Like a Patrick Star style.
Oh, yeah. And here we go. Oh, I was gonna try to jump in there, see if I could like jump it. Oh, I can. That's funny. Anyway. I remember feeling pride whenever I beat this the first time.
Oh, the joy I felt.
Oh, the joy. Going, 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 going.
Oh, the silly frogs.
Oh, they're so silly. They're so stupid. Freaking frogs. And I like how you get points as he's hopping on his own. And then we have the cut scheme. They're not playing it right. Get all upset about that. They're not playing it right. They die right there, right?
Yep. Boy, we sure murdered a lot of other frogs for those gold frogs.
Yeah. Yeah, the gold ones, you know they were the only ones that mattered. Dave Bobby Dazzler Holloway. What about how it's like showing like alpha or beta, like alpha versions of this game? Which that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
I would imagine it's the alpha versions.
Or beta.
Or beta. Well, it looks some of them look a little unfinished. That's what I'm saying. And then we cracked up as kids because James Butt, B-U-T-T.
James Anus.
Yes, Janus. Yeah, I remember, like, before we got to that sewer level, I remember seeing it here, and I'm like, whoa, where's that at, you know?
Wait, where'd you see the credits? Oh, yeah, that is an alpha build. Those barrels aren't exploding.
Yeah. Like I was saying, things look unfinished. Like, he jumped in the button there, and it, you know... It was, I guess, like a bunch of placeholder stuff, and... Look at the firefly, or the light flies. They're huge. Those Australian... I don't know.
Oh, Australia, you dickhead. I mean...
Wait. That was beautiful. And that was Frogger on PS1. Hold on. Let me put in my name. What name? Oh yeah, Mop. I'll just put Mop. Anyway, folks, that was Frogger. What about the 2-player? Which apparently the PS1 version does have 4-player.
Which one does?
The what?
What has 4-player?
This version of the game.
Wait, how do 4 people play?
So when you come in here and you have the multi-tap in,
Yeah.
that's like they can join in. I think that's how it was.
But how do multiple people play? You take turns?
Do you not remember how the multiplayer?
No, not at all.
No, it's a race. Or a race to like get as many flags as you can.
Yeah, but I have no recollection of it.
Well, anyway, so thanks for watching, folks. The first episode of MOPGX on Hogginate. Make sure to like for these videos, or like and subscribe for more of these videos, as well as other videos on this channel, such as Gaming in the Past. But until then, thanks for watching, and, well, as usual, here's what Andrew has to say.